Hello, 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 hello. I am trying to fix a few things up over on the YouTube side. So give me a second and we will have it all done. Uh, hey, and there we go. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. It looks like I came live on the wrong channel. Let me see. Let me see something. Um, hello, hello. Hello. Oh, okay, okay. I couldn't hear myself. I thought I was in the wrong spot. How y'all doing? Okay, so we're gonna get right into it. I just wanna say thank you. I appreciate all of you for coming, and I just appreciate you. So as you see that I have made a few changes to to the people that's been here for a while. You know that I started out doing Black History, poetry, and news. And then it ended up I had some more Black history and more poetry, and then it was I started some fashion. So I've been through a few different changes of the things that I do here. Now I have been really consistent on doing vlogs, and I want to thank you for just being patient with me. You will see more of that, but you're definitely going to be seeing me doing my poetry again, and I'm going to be putting this Black History back up here, and I'm doing that. But I will be having more vlogs, and if that's not your thing, I understand that's not your thing, and you don't have to watch it, and I understand that. So let's go ahead and get on into the we're gonna get into. I thought I had. Hey, hi Catherine with friends. How are you? Just trying to put this into the chat. If anybody wanted to come up and do some poetry with me, you are more than welcome. Uh, do believe I thought I had did this already, but let me try again. I must have forgot how to do this because I haven't did it in a while. Huh. Let's find the comments so I can put it in here. There we go. See, there we go. There we go. Now I'm gonna put it in. Hmm. I don't forgot how to do this. This is craziness. Oh my goodness. Come on, Berta. You can do it. Uh, then we're gonna. Uh, how in the world did I forget how to do this? You know what? I'm gonna figure it out. Right now, I can't figure it out. So we're gonna go ahead and I'm gonna start with a Maya Angelou poem right here. And where is it? I'm gonna have to put my glasses on so I can see. Here we go. The first one is Phenomenal Woman. Pretty women wonder where my secret lies. I'm not cute or fit or built to fit a fashion model size. But when I start to tell them, they think I'm telling lies. I say, it's the reach of my arms, the span of my hips, the stride in my step, the curl in my lips. I'm a woman. Phenomenally phenomenal woman. That's me. I walk into a room just as cool as you please. And to a man, the fellows stand or fall down to their knees. Then they swarm around me, a hive of honeybees. I say, it's the fire in my eyes and the flesh of my teeth. The flash of my teeth. I said the flesh, excuse me. Let me fix these glasses. I know, I know. This is a mess. There we go. The flash of my teeth. The swing in my waist and the joy in my feet. I'm a woman. Phenomenally. Phenomenal woman. That's me. Men themselves have wondered what they see in me. They try. They try so much, but they can't touch my inner mystery. When I try to show them, they say they still can't see. I say it's in the arch of my back, the sun of my smile, the ride of my breast, the grace of my style. I'm a woman, phenomenally phenomenal woman. That's me. Now you understand just why my head's not bowed. I don't shout or jump about or have to talk real loud. When you see me passing, it ought make you proud. I say, it's the click of my heels, the bend of my hair, the palm of my hand, the need of my care, 'cause I'm a woman, phenomenally phenomenal woman. That's me. Oh, hello. Hi, Cooking in the Mo. How are you? Ah, it's good to see you. Okay, so that was Maya Angelou. She is one of my favorites. She's one of my favorites. Of course, you know I'm going to do my own thing. I'm going to definitely do my own poetry, and yeah, I'm going to do my own poetry. And what I am here. Let me go out here. Oh, okay. I'm speaking. Hello. Oh, Catherine. Okay, and I just want to make sure I speak at Cooking in the Mall. Okay, I'm talking about some K. Uh, I appreciate you, ladies. I appreciate you, ladies, coming hanging out with me just a bit. It's been a while since I actually did a live, especially any poetry, and that's why I cannot remember how to actually put this thing in here. That's crazy. I'm trying to hold on. Let me see something. Solo. Did I put it here? I don't know. I really don't. I know you invite. Is this how you do it? Um, I'm gonna try again in a minute. Let me what was it? Oh, so I have this right here. This is my own original poem right here, and so right here, this is how I did this right here. It's called His Queen. It's called His Queen, and no one knew but me. Whoever was the first to come into the live was going to get this. And the first person in the live was Catherine with friends. So I believe, I know you're on Facebook. You're definitely on Facebook. Um, I'm on Facebook. I'm V Scott on Facebook. Send me your information so I can send this to you, please, Catherine with friends. I had decided that I was going to do that, and I'm going to read this poem to you, ladies. It's called His Queen. Let me talk to you about being his queen. Yes, I am his queen every day. He tells me every day, "You are my beautiful mahogany queen." Yes, I am his queen. He uplifts my spirit when I am feeling down. Yes, I am his queen. I can't live without him. Everyone around me knows I am his queen. He brought me through some mighty storms, and he saw fit to die on the cross for me, so I would have the choice of eternal life. For these reasons, I know I am his queen. He thought of me as a queen when I was doing all kind of ungodly things, and I was still his queen. And I just didn't realize I was a queen at that time. Yes, I am a beautiful mahogany queen. Ladies, we are all special to him. You are one of his beautiful queens, just as I am. Yes, I am his queen. I remember. Yes, I am his queen. Remember, ladies, you are indeed one of his beautiful queens. Yes, you are his queen, just as I am. Yes, I am his queen. Ladies, we are all beautiful queens in his eyes. Ladies, we are beautiful queens in his eyes. Ladies, yes, indeed, we are all beautiful queens. We are all Jesus' beautiful queens. So this is what it's called, his queen. It's about being Jesus' queen. You know, he loves us. So I wrote this back in about 2008. I wrote this in about, it was 2007, 2008. I was going through a lot of things back then. I was living in Maryland. I was separated from my husband. I had been very, very depressed. I was raising the kids alone, and I had a job that I absolutely hated, but I had to be there. And what happened was, we're gonna go ahead and talk about it. So what happened was, uh, I had a personal situation that happened, and the personal situation affected my job, right? And so I was working at NIH, and I had to take care of the rodents and stuff. And so I had missed a few cages and some things. Just it was really, it was bad. It was a mess. And so they called me to have a talk with me, and I let them know like really like what was going on, and I was mentally just mm-mm. And so instead of firing me, because I deserved to be fired because the job was not done and it was really bad. But so instead of firing me, they moved me. They moved me from did they move me from there then? Yeah, I think that so hold on. I anyway, so I don't know the sequence of events, how it went, but I do know that that happened, and I so no, I didn't leave then, but I ended up actually in therapy. They got me in therapy, and they didn't fire me. I was able to go to therapy, and what ended up happening was they had me so it was a few weeks later because there was just so much going on, and I remember who is that? Oh, okay, I got it, Catherine. Thank you. And so I remember I was so like sad, hurt, and just depressed. And it was like I can't raise all these kids by myself. It's so hard. And so I called my grandma. I called her on the phone. I remember I called her on the phone, And that's the same thing that I'm telling you is what I was telling her. And she said, "You can do it. You can do it, baby. You can do it. God got you." And she prayed, and I cried. She prayed, and I cried. Right? So I ended up out of that particular building at NIH, and I ended up in a smaller building, and it was actually just closed. The building was closed. They were getting ready, and so yeah, that sequence of events happened like that. But so I was there just pilling around, helping them get ready. So it was not much for me to do. So I would end up in the office on the computer, and because I always wrote, I had always wrote stories since I was like 12, wrote little poems and stuff, and in that moment, in that time when I was there, I was able to take a breath and just step back, right? And get back into poetry. And that was the first poem that came about when I was healing. And I didn't even know that I was, I didn't know, I didn't know that I was healing. This poem was helping me heal. I just thank God. So, and those prayers were heard, and I was able to just be free for a bit to do those, to get back into the poetry, get back into loving me the way I should have been loving me. You know, I've been depressed for a while, and sometimes I still get depressed. Sometimes I still get a little sad. I have anxiety, but it's not as bad. It's not as bad, and I have it's been did you like the job better after they show they care? No, I did not. I did not want to be there, Catherine. It was an awful time for me. Maybe if I was mentally okay, I would have liked it a little better, but I hated being there. I absolutely did not like it. Hey, B, I'm so glad to see you, baby. I don't know how to get the little thing in there like I used to because it's been so long since I did this. Um, but we're gonna figure it out if you want to come up and do some poetry. And so, Catherine, I no, I didn't. I was unhappy. I thought that I was the worst mom in the world. I hated myself. Yes, I did. And I didn't want to be here anymore. I contemplated leaving here. My children saved me. They did because I would have left. I would have left because I didn't want to be here. But I didn't want to leave them behind and possibly be mistreated because somebody just wanted to get them so they could have money to raise my kids. So no, nope, I didn't want them to be abused and treated poorly. Oh, thank you. I'm so glad I am too. I'm so glad that we got to meet. I am. This is my friend right here, Amuna J. She has her own channel. She's an awesome poet. If you want to go over there, well, please go over there and check out her channel. Please go over and check out her channel. She has some awesome poetry. She is a great poet. She is an awesome storyteller. I'm telling you, you need to go over there and check her work out. She is the bomb. She is actually my poetic sister. We met through Facebook a few years back, and we've been thick as thieves ever since. She is my bestie, baby. Okay, okay. Now I am just I'm just happy. Like I'm happy, and I'm happy that I'm not I'm not there anymore. And when I left, because I ended up moving from Maryland and moving back to North Carolina. Me and my husband ended up getting back together, and that's a whole different kind of story. But we ended up getting back together, and things, things weren't great. They weren't great between us all the time, but I still stuck it out this time. And with moving back down here, I ended up working in my field that I actually went to school for, early childhood, and I was working in child care with children. So I worked in that for a while, um, and then I ended up working with people with special needs, and I worked with elderly people. I've done that, and right now I am home. Right now, my husband he's working while I'm home, and just kind of getting my mental state back in order because in May, I was working with my special needs client, and no, I'm not upset with him at all. But for me, I have to protect me. My special needs client did attack me while we were out, um, and I was taking him home. We stopped at the food line. If anyone doesn't know that don't know that maybe don't have a food line where they live, it's a grocery store. And he attacked me. He tried to bite me, like right here. He tried to bite me, and he got to get a little. Lord have mercy. He got to get a little, and he did scratch me, and so it had left a mark. And it's finally leaving. This is July. He did it in May, and when I talked to my QP person, immediately, she asked that I going to go back with him. That I want to go back because I was going to be getting more hours with him. That is no compassion, no sympathy, no anything. And I told her that I had to pray about it first to see if I wanted to. And so I let her know because it was a Friday. I let her know that Monday that no, I wouldn't be going back. I didn't feel comfortable and I didn't feel safe. And I also let her know that I had texted his brother already to let him know because you have to choose yourself. You really do. You have to choose yourself because these jobs will not. Yeah, so she's speaking to you, Amuna. She said, "Hello, Jay." I'm gonna put my leg down. Oh, I forgot I had my lemonade over here. I'm gonna put this down. Put this back. Okay. My knee. But yeah. So that was that on that. I'm supposed to be telling y'all some, getting some poetry. Um, so we had that, and oh, so I have this one here. It was one I did for my grandma. I have to find my glasses because I can see that one. That's pretty big. So this is my poem that I wrote for my grandma years ago. I sent it to, and I was able to give her this poem. It means so much to me that I was able to give her this poem years before she had passed. So she got to see this this poem. So that makes me so happy because I was never able to share this part of me with my mom. And so, with it being August, my mom's birthday is in August. It's coming up August 27th. And so, last year I decided to celebrate my mom. I had what was it called? I forgot what did I call it. It was a queen, not a queen's ball. Maybe I should have one of those though. But it was something queen. Oh, the queen. I can't remember. Just but I was celebrating my mom last year, and it was I did we did poetry. I had some amazing women that came out and they did some amazing poetry. It was my friend, her name Narsima Hines. She came out and she did some amazing poetry, and it was my cousin Stephanie McDougal. She definitely came out and did some poetry, and they were just two phenomenal women, and they did an awesome job with it with the poetry for me last year for my mom's uh, birthday celebration. Even though she's not here, I just wanted to celebrate her, and it was so nice. It was so nice. Now, here is the poem that I wrote for my grandma. You are the most wonderful grandmother in the world. You are as sweet as, I'm going to start over. Grandma, you are the most wonderful grandmother in the world. You are as sweet as pie, and you have a smile that could light up the sky. You are so wonderful to everyone. I think you are an angel in disguise. You are definitely a soldier fighting for God. You are the best grandmother anyone could ever have. You are Holy Ghost filled. Your eyes are always on the Lord, and you have guided generations into the glorious love of the Lord. Thank you for always allowing, thank you for always following the Lord. Thank you for showing me there is a better way. What I'm really trying to say is, I have been blessed to have such a wonderful grandmother like you. I love you. In my mind, you already have wings. You have them now. You have surely been an angel to me. I love you and want you to know you are a super grandma. So, this was the poem I wrote for my grandma many years ago. She was still living when I wrote this poem, so that's very special to me that I was able to share that with her. And here we go. Here we go. Here we go. I have my other one ready. I think I might have to put my glasses on for this one. I think I can see this one. I'm gonna put my glasses on just in case. Just in case. Just in case. It's called Chocolate Flower. I look in the mirror and see a beautiful flower staring back at me. I am a beautiful chocolate flower. God has been watering me. I have blossomed into the most beautiful flower you would ever want to see. All the love that God has given me has made me the beautiful chocolate flower you see. I am one of His chocolate flowers because that is the color of me, chocolate. Whatever color you may be, remember you are also one of God's beautiful flowers. So just remember whatever color you are beautiful to God, and He loves you no matter what. My poem, Chocolate Flower. Chocolate Flower. And I drew this myself. This is my own original drawing and my own original words. Chocolate Flower. She fell down. And I made a magnet and put it on my wall. So, what else? So I have a poem that I wanted to do by Langston Hughes. That I wanted to do by Langston Hughes. And we're gonna get it done. Uh-oh, I don't know what I have going on over here. I got something going on. For me, it's taking a. That's craziness. Let me see something. Uh, Trying to see if I can figure out how to put this daggone link thing in the chat, but actually not figuring it out. When I get off of here, I'm gonna figure it out because I want me and Amuna to give y'all some of this wonderful poetry because she is an awesome poet. really cannot figure it out. Let's see. I'm gonna try again. So right here, let's say solo first shift, and then I'm gonna. Uh, so you press and copy, right? So it's been copied, and I invited a guest. Um, hmm, hmm. I don't know. Oh Lord, I done made a whole mess over here, child. Oh, oh. That's not what I was trying to go to. I don't know what I'm doing. I cannot remember. I don't like when I can't remember something. Um, I can do that, V. Oh, oh, I don't press the wrong thing in there. Some more some. Send me the audio with your voice, and I can play it. You can send me the audio or your voice. Send it to me through my Facebook, and I'll go ahead and play it that way, like we did before, and we can do it that way. And so while we wait on V to send us her lovely poetry, um, oh, I had the Langston Hughes poem. That's right. I have a few. So the first one from Langston Hughes, actually, do I need the glasses? I do. Is called "The Negro Speaks of Rivers" to W.E. Du Bois. I've known rivers. I've known rivers ancient as the world and older than the flow of human blood in human veins. My soul has grown deep like the rivers. I bathed in the Euphrates when dawns were young. I built my hut near the Congo and it lulled me to sleep. I looked upon the Nile and raised the pyramids above it. I heard the singing of the Mississippi when Abe Lincoln went to New Orleans, and I found its muddy bosom turn all golden in the sunset. I've known rivers, ancient, dusky rivers. My soul has grown deep like the rivers. This is one of my favorites right here. Langston Hughes that I'm about to read next is called Mother to Son. So I have read this here before, so I'm pretty sure that you all know this is one of my favorites. I actually have a video also of this poem. Okay, so Amuna has sent it. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna let you all hear this. I'm gonna read this one first. And I'm gonna hear Amuna's awesome work. And it's called Mother to Son. This is Langston Hughes. Well, son, I'll tell you. Life for me ain't been no crystal stair. It's had tacks in it and splinters and boards torn up and places with no carpet on the floor bare. But all the time I's been a climbing on and reaching landings and turning corners and sometimes going in the dark where there ain't been no lights. So, boy, don't you turn back. Don't you sit down on the steps because you finds it kind of hard. Don't you fall now, for I's still going, honey. I's still climbing. And life for me ain't been no crystal stair. Ain't that the truth, mothers? And people that's not mothers. Life ain't been no crystal stair for none of us. All right, now here we go. This is Amuna J. I've reached a new destination in a river of despair. Feelings of hope are eradicated because I feel no one cares. Emotional masks of happiness no longer camouflage my face. I'm questioning my worth. I am putting my phone on Do Not Disturb so that won't happen again. And we're going to start over. Oh, the Facebook thing. While trying to strengthen my faith. Afraid to move because of potential mistakes I might make. I feel pressured, but I know a step of courage is what I must take. So I'm willing to take a chance on this bridge of uncertainty, even though I don't know where it'll lead me. I can't allow my path to be obstructed by anxiety. I refuse to be stagnant. Yes. And allow self-doubt to defeat me. Your metaphorical inspiration is my safe haven to create poetical masterpieces stemmed from the intensity of my pure imagination. For I was able to see a whole new world through the perspective of your perception. Yes. The foundation of your kingdom is what crafted my penmanship to perfection. Mm-hmm. You showed me a different way to push my pen to great lengths. Yes. And my relationship with poetry hasn't been the same since. I told y'all now. Y'all need to get over there to her channel. You need to get over there and subscribe and, listen to them poems. And she is on TikTok. She is Big Mama on TikTok. Please go and subscribe to her. Go and subscribe. She is also on Facebook, Amuna J. You are missing out if you do not go over there. The walls are closing in on me as I sit in silence in the solitude of a dark, lonely room, feeling as though I'm on the brink of dying in emotional death, in anticipation of the Grim Reaper approaching me really soon, trying to fight off all the demons that are weighing me down, wishing I had someone to talk to, but no one else is around. Silence can sometimes be the loudest of sounds. As I sit in a pool of tears, I wonder, what does a queen do when she's been stripped of her crown? Seconds turn to minutes, then the minutes turn to hours. The vultures are circling around me in anticipation of the taste of death that they long to devour. Hours have now reluctantly turned into days. The more I try to fight, the more trapped I become in this never-ending maze. Stuck on repeat, like a spinning record that never plays. Oh, girl. That was lovely. That was keep fighting. And I know you're still fighting. I know. So continue to fight. Don't stop fighting. Continue to fight. Continue to fight. Continue Continue. Continue to fight. Continue to fight. Never stop fighting, sister. Never stop fighting. And I'm glad that you are still fighting. I am so glad. I am so glad that you are. I'm going to go into here and I will um I'm gonna get a few offline. So we did V V. Remember the poetic sistership, the sister poetic sister poems that we did together. If you would send, I'm going to read mine, and then if you would send yours too, so they can hear yours too. Okay, if you would, if you're still on here, if you hear me, and that's if you want to. Okay, so this is called poetic sistership. This is a poem that I wrote about mine and VJ's sisterhood. Poetic sistership. Our bond was created by the pen, a love for words. It was the way we expressed our emotions, whatever it was that day, hour, or sometimes that moment. Our love for words bonded us like Thelma and Louise. We built a true bond of sisterhood through poetry. But our bond went beyond that. We became family, a connection that would bond us like sisters through prayer, conversation, laughter, and yes, tears. Some in depth conversations that would save our lives. And I am so honored to be bonded by the pen. Thing went down. To the wrong one. I was, there we go. I'm back. Sorry about that, people. Our love for words bonded us like Thelma and Louise. We built a true bond of sisterhood through poetry, but our bond went beyond that. We became family, a connection that would bond us like sisters through prayer, conversation, laughter, and yes, tears. Some in-depth conversations that would save our lives, and I am so honored to be bonded by the pen with Amuna J, a poetic queen, a true sister in love. It's a true pleasure to have a sistership with her. I love my poetic sister. She pushes me through. When I feel like I can't go on, I had decided to put down the pen, and she pushed me to pick it back up again. God blessed me when I met my poetic sister, Amuna J. Yes. Okay. Okay. So I am happy to call Amuna J a sister. I am blessed to have met her. I really am. And, sometimes you meet people on the internet and, like I said, we met through Facebook and we have been the best of friends since we met. And I am so happy that I have met her. You know, she really helped me through some crying times, some trying times, and I just totally appreciate her. I really do. Now, while we waiting on Amuna J to send us some more of her lovely words, we're gonna get into some more things. I don't know what we're gonna get into because I didn't decide. I didn't decide on anything, so I'm going through some of the things. Let's see. I think I read this here before, but we'll go over it again. Not my Angelo, to V. Scott. You're not my Angelo, the words uttered to me for having the audacity to believe in my work as a poet. The mere fact I even decided that I would sell my poems for $5, my very first poetry event, was a personal attack on me and how I wasn't Maya Angelou. 2007. Maya Angelou was not always Maya Angelou. Before she was the world renowned poet so many of us know and love, so many of us know and love the bodies of work she shared during her lifetime. Why is it you're only qualified to believe in yourself once people see you on a big stage in life, on the big stage of life? If people only believed in themselves once they were on the big stage of life, well, it would be empty. I ain't gonna lie, the words left me feeling exposed, as if I was a fraud. The words made me feel like I was bloody from my head being busted to the white meat. Mm. I felt like a bloody exposed fraud. You're not my Angelo because you because because who it came from. Someone I've known my entire life. I thought they would have been rooting for me and happy to see me finally share what I kept hidden from most because of people that would potentially react negatively and tell me I wasn't good enough. Never think you're not good enough. No matter what somebody say, know that you are. Know that you are. You are in your stage of life. You are on your own stage of life. And that is your stage. Your life is your own stage. So if somebody don't like the things you do and tell you that you're not good enough, don't receive it. Never receive the negativity. Positivity, positivity, positivity. Absolute positivity. Love who you are at all times, in the good and in the bad. Love yourself. Never receive the negativity. No. Now, where are we? I think, let me see if V sent it. And then if she sent it, we're gonna go through that one. Let me go back. Oh, I have to go back over here and see. My thing would have made a ding by now, I thought, though. So look at my phone. Oh, my phone didn't make a ding. And here it is. Here it is. They say birds of the same feather flock together. Me and my sister in poetry ain't no Thelma and Louise, but we blinded by ink, and that makes it so much better. I came to be the force I am today in poetry because my sister believed in me. It made me see I could blossom in these streets paved with lyrical testimonies that will later become poetical legacies. For our words will carry on forever, even after we're gone, and will forever submit unto the power of our pens that nurtured our bond and made it so strong. I love this. I absolutely love this. When I first heard it, Well, when I read it and now I hear it touched my whole soul, my heart, my spirit. It just blessed me in a way that I'm so happy that I could be an inspiration to someone. But V, you have been a total inspiration to me. You have helped me learn some things. You have taught me how to just be and be okay with being. Be okay with not worrying about what anybody have to say out there about you, you know, and be okay with how things are going, even if they're not going the way I want them to go, you know. And then the craziest thing was, y'all can laugh at me if y'all want. I don't cook rice very well, so we on Facebook messaging. And so V was like, "Well, this is how you do the rice so it'll come out right." And so she walked me through step by step how to do the rice right and how it come out right, and it came out right. I see, I see. I'm about to put this one on. I had to put it on do not disturb, so that's why I didn't hear it came through. Let's see where we at. We okay. Some people are sent to your life for a time, and others are meant to be in your life for just a season. What's going on with this phone? Oh, we're gonna let this play out, and we're gonna redo this one though. But this lady, my girl, my rock, my confidant, and my inspiration, my sister from another mother, that took my life by storm with no hesitation. Because of her persistence and dedication, I came to be filled with courage and confidence to allow my words to touch different lives across the nation. I was so intimidated when I was introduced to this unpredictable life of poetry. I didn't even call myself a poet, but an angel that came my way took time and patience to mold me. Every day she told me I was great at what I do. We've been friends for years, and she was there for me for a lot of things I had no idea I was going to go through. Our pens bonded us in a way I never could have imagined. I lacked confidence, but she built me up, listened to me, and each one of my dreams, and told me to reach out and grab them. And here I am, over 3,000 poems in, burning the pages of my pad with the power of my pen. God's grace and her faith in me is what keeps me writing every day to no end. Now that is the perfect example of a true friend. Every piece I write is inspired by her. I love you. Oh, I love you. I love you. Oh, where is mine? You said we did another collab. I don't know where mine is, but I wanted to say, sister, sister. I told you that you were great because you are great. I told you that you are an awesome poet because you are an awesome poet. I told you those things because that's who you are, you know. And just as you feel that I was helping you, building you up, you were building me up to love me and to actually learn how to deal with my situation in a different way with my husband, and understand him more. We'll talk. She know what it is. Right now, I don't want to talk about his situation, but we'll talk about that when we talk about it, and we might not. But my sister know it, and you just help me to be more understanding of him and his situation because I was not. I was not very understanding. I was I was not very caring at all, and I was more judgmental about his situation, and I was wrong. I was wrong, and he was wrong in a lot of ways too. But I could have been better. You know what I mean? I could have, and I thank you. I just thank you for the conversations, the love, the support, and just a good friend, being a good friend because you don't always find good people. I'm going to look for I don't know where mine is. You said we did two collabs. If you see mine in there, let me know. Because I be all over the place, girl. Um. Oh. So I have mine, but mine a little different because remember I thought that we was basing it off of the movie Thelma and Louise. So I I did that um, that way. It was a little different, but we're gonna still go ahead and go with it, right? So here we go. It's called On the Run. I had to take matters into my own hands. There was no way I was going to allow this man to hurt my friend. He wanted to, he wanted it, and he got it. He just didn't get exactly what he wanted, more like what he deserved. I don't regret putting a bow in his head. I'd do it again for my friend. My friend was fighting this monster with everything she had to stay alive, and now we are fugitives for protecting her from a monstrous beast that tried to RAPE and KILL her. We will never surrender to a society ran by men. We'd die bow bow blazing before we let them lock us up in cages for putting down a damn monster. So we did this collab, and so this is that she liked it. Okay, she liked it. She was a little shocked about it, but she liked it. I I really wish I could have her up here, but we doing good. We doing good. I had planned on the hour. We're 1 minute shy of the hour. Now, V, if you wanna go ahead and give us one more poem, let me know. If you want to do one more poem, just tap yes into the chat and send me whatever poem you want. It's up to you. And I'm gonna find one and do one. And we're gonna be headed on out. And then I'm gonna figure out how to put this thing where I can put it in the chat for the next time because I don't remember how to do it right now, but I'm sure I'll remember because we're gonna get up here and we're gonna do it again. I really had a nice time talking to you ladies. I appreciate you ladies coming and hanging out with me tonight because you didn't have to. I appreciate you coming and listening to our poetry and listening to us talk. And Catherine, I will be sending you the poem in the mail. I will be sending it off on Monday. On Monday, because tomorrow's Sunday. So Monday I'll be sending it off. And I'll just be reaching out to see when, what are you laughing at? To see when did you get it. So um, I send it Monday, so I'll reach out around Wednesday to see if you had received it or not. And you all just don't know how much you hanging out with me means to me tonight. I really appreciate it. And I'm going to find. Oh, now I know what you're laughing at. You was laughing at the po- the poem. You was laughing at me with the poem. Yeah. Let's see. Oh, I know what I'm gonna go with. Um, so VJ and I have been doing a series of Black Love last year. So we was doing a series on Black Love. We've done quite a few things together. We've written some stories together. We are writing a story right now that we need to finish, but um, life happens. You get a little busy, so you some things have to get put on the back burner for a bit, and so life is happening for both of us right now. But we do have a story that we're working on right now, and we'll be finishing it up. We were supposed to finish it up. I was like, we were gonna finish it up this month, but um, it's looking more like October, maybe even November. I don't know, but we're gonna get it done. But we did finish up our Black Love series of poems, and I'm gonna read one of them for you all because we did that. We did it. Okay, and as soon as I can find it, I, I, hmm, it's in here. What is this? And I have Black History stuff in here too. What's this? I might be. Oh, I'm nowhere near it right now. This is. Oh, that was his queen. We just heard that. Okay, let me see if V sent hers. I think she saw me. Okay. All right, I see you smiling. I'm smiling too. If you want to send it, you go ahead. I'm up here still looking for this Black Love series, girl. I'm looking for it. I should have had this a little more organized, but I just feel like we still doing such a great job, and I'm just loving it myself. I'm having a ball. I really am. Oh man, remember the Halloween thing we did? It's right here. And every year, PJ and I, we do Halloween poems, and it's a little thing that we do every Halloween. Y'all need to come and check it out. And we have, and it be more than on Halloween. We do it a few days, and it'd be nice. It do. It'd be more like stories, not just poems. Y'all need to check them out. Y'all do. Y'all need to come and check them out, and go and check out Amuna J's channel. She is an awesome poet. I'm trying to let you know you're missing out if you don't go over there and subscribe. If you don't go over there and listen to that poet, you're missing out. Stop missing out. Stop missing out. Go get some. Mm, you know you want some. Go over there. Go over there. Go to her TikTok. Big Mama, go to her TikTok. Go to her YouTube page. Go over there to her Facebook channel, Facebook page. You know what I meant. Go over there. Get busy. Do it. Do it. You know you can do it. And now, here we go. So I'm on, this is it. It was called Black Love Chronicles. That's what we did. Black Love Chronicles, and this is for me. This was three, so I'm going to read the one I did, part three of Black Love Chronicles, and it was called "Loving the Woman I Am." Just make sure we can see it. Make sure we can see it. I know I had these glasses on, crazy. Loving the woman I am, loving the black, beautiful skin I am in, loving every inch of my kinky hair, no matter if it's short or long, loving the thick lips I was born with, loving all my curves, and I'm not ashamed not to be a size 5 or 6. In fact, I know I am sexy, curvy, black woman. I don't need anyone's approval to know that I'm sexy. Loving the flaws I can see and anyone else can see. The flaws doesn't make me. The beauty inside of me, love, understand, and forgiving person I am. And so many more amazingly beautiful things is what makes me beautiful to me, the beautiful black woman I am. I'm beautiful, and I'm beautiful all day long. I know I walk around the house without makeup, with sweats on, as comfortable as I want to be. There was a time that I didn't see beauty when my reflection stared back at me. Low self esteem always weighed me down. Insecurities kept me from being able to wear my crown. This is Amuna J's part. I'm reading Amuna J's part. Okay? This is Amuna J's part I'm reading now. I read my part, and this is Amuna J's part. Okay? So let's get get that straight. Beautiful and black and beautiful. This is Amuna J's part. I'm beautiful. And I'm beautiful all day long. I know I walk around the house without makeup, with sweats on, as comfortable as I want to be. There was a time that I didn't see beauty when my reflection stared back at me. Low self esteem always weighed me down. Insecurities kept me from being able to wear my crown. A crown that I was born wearing but didn't even know. I let negative words of small minded people hinder me, and I wasn't able to grow. But now I see myself and the whole world with a new set of eyes, and I rock my God given crown with pride. Every step that I take is taken without fear, and that afraid little girl that grew into an insecure woman is no longer here. Tell him, Amuna, I'm beautiful, and I don't need anybody to tell me that. And I know I'm not a size 6, and my hair isn't silky or straight, and it doesn't hang down my back. But I'm 41 years old, and I must say, my black don't crack. I'm not conceited, just stating facts. This love that I have took me took me a whole lifetime to achieve. And ain't nobody gonna take that from me, no matter what they see when they look at me, because am a I am beautiful, and I'm just the way God created me to be, whether I wear makeup or not. But the beauty that I have comes naturally. Amuna J. This is Amuna J. Amuna. So she sent two. I hope I didn't read. I hope I didn't read the one. I hope I didn't read one that you sent. But if you did, then they gonna hear it again. That is just how it is. We did that one. That one. That one. Here they go. I see them. What more could anyone possibly want from me? The more I give, the more people want. I'm sick to death of letting people use me repeatedly or control me, continuously expecting me to sacrifice me and my peace of mind, refusing to see the extent of my pain and not caring that the very thing I sacrificed was the peace that took me forever to find.
I love helping people and caring for others, but I don't love it enough to the point of me being a willing participant to neglect me. I saw what happens when you do that, and I'm reminded of that every day when I look at my mother, one of the most giving people that I know, who viewed self-care as selfishness. And when it came to helping someone else, she never knew how to tell someone no, no matter how tired she was or how bad she felt. She looked past her own needs and saw that as fulfilling her purpose. And those same people she sacrificed herself for refused to give her a portion of what she gave to them, making it so hard for her to play the harsh hand that life dealt. Those meds that she was supposed to take, she would always put it off until later, thinking that sacrificing her needs for others made her purpose even greater. But later never came, and many years went by. Diabetes took a toll on her sight first, but still, she would continue to neglect herself, fighting to see through what would soon be blind eyes. Now, she can't enjoy the beauty of a free life or see the beauty of what God created. All because when it came to self-sacrifice, she never hesitated. And I see myself trying to go down that same path. Fuck that. I've been through too much, and I'm getting too old to sacrifice whatever life I do have left. I'm no longer willing to sacrifice myself. But the funny thing is, I don't know how to put myself first no more than she did.
Sister, we're gonna play the next one, but we're gonna talk about this one. That's a problem that I think many women, and especially black women, and I say that because I grew up black, you grew up black, you have a black mom, I had a black mom, I had a black grandma, and we watched them. We watched them. We learned from them, and we trying to break the cycle. We trying to break it, and I see you working on it. I see you doing better. Just like I see me doing better. Some days I still need a little work, just like you. Some days you still need a little work, but day, each day, you striving to do better. Each day. Some days a little harder than others. You know, you already know yesterday for me how it was, and today was better. Some days we just fall back into the pattern of, okay, we're going to go ahead we're going to go ahead and help because we have to, even though we don't really feel good, we're tired, and it's okay. It's okay, sister. It's okay to say you're tired. It's okay to say no. No is a sentence, is what I had to learn, and I'm still learning because sometimes it's still hard for me to say no. It's still hard for me to choose myself and put myself as priority. Just like you, I know. But we working on it. We working on it. Continue, 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 continue. And you're gonna get there. And I'm proud of you. Know that. I'm proud of you, Amona. I'm so proud of you. This the next one.
was created and wonderfully made in the image of God. God is my higher power, the ultimate entity that has brought me along my journey thus far. And within me, He planted the gift to reproduce abundantly. And within the walls of my womb, I am able to contribute to the reproduction of humanity. There is significant power in the existence of a queen. For we were created as the greatest gift from God that man has ever seen. My third eye of intellect allows me to connect with my Creator while transferring to the realm of spirituality. Religion was formulated by man to deceive man, but spirituality is the truth that we should all strive to seek and fully understand. For the truth could never be tarnished because it's all around for us to see. The universe holds all the evidence that we need to know in regards to spirituality. It's up to us to unlearn what we were taught so we can fully learn and accept the truth of what was, what is, and what will be.
That was awesome. That's what we're going to close our live out with. This poetry is said everything that needed to be said. Before we go, water. That's what was in here. If anybody want to know, water. And I had my little lemonade, but I had some water in here first. Had my little lemonade. Never even got to put my lemonade in here, but it's my lemonade. I'm probably drink this in a bit. And I had water before the lemonade. Now, I want to thank you, ladies, for coming. And I just want you all to know that I appreciate you. And I definitely appreciate you, Amuna J. And people, please go and subscribe to Amuna J, EMUNAH, and then JAE. It's not all together, okay? Amuna slash, no, not slash, Amuna, then it's a space, J, EMUNAH, space, JAE, J. Go over to her YouTube channel and subscribe. Go over to her TikTok, Big Mama, and subscribe. Go over to her Instagram. I think she have Instagram too. Go over there, and I'm sure she's a Moona J there as well. Go over there, and don't forget Facebook. Go to all those platforms. Go over there. Get some of that wonderful poetry, some of that inspiration. Go over there. Get it. You need it in your life. I'm trying to tell you. You will be so happy to get it. You will be happy. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. And I think it was one more thing I wanted to let you all know. What was it? Oh, I told you. Go over there. Make sure you go. Make sure you go and do it. Okay, so thank you for coming. I really appreciate you all coming out. Don't forget to like. Don't forget to comment. And if you have not, subscribe. Okay? If you have not. So I was just reading I think I'm behind in the comments over here. So I just saw her comment, but it's okay. It's okay. You did, but it was fine. It was fine. You know what I mean? Many people have dropped the F bomb. It those were your words. That's how you felt, and it was your poetry. And just like in the group, we have a group called Poetically Us on Facebook. That is mine and the Moona J's group. She helped me to recreate the group. It was named something else before we met, and she really just helped me to bring the group up to what it is today. And I really appreciate her. So we renamed the group together. We revamped the group together, and it's a safe place over there for poets to do their poetry just the way they like and say what they want and how they want. And so just like here, Ramona, I know that YouTube have their rules and stuff, but if certain words come out, they just come out, and it is what it is, sister. I'm not mad at you. Okay. Now we're gonna go, and I just want you all to know that if nobody told you that they love you, I love you, and the Moona J loves you too. Thank you for coming. Like, comment, and subscribe. We will see y'all later.